definitely good here. It's not very good lighting in this room anyway. This is the only mirror I have to use normally, but that is some homemade gook. It's henna powder with probably olive oil. I made it a while ago. It lasts for a long time. That is because I'm so pale on my face, especially as winter approaches. I do not always like to wear foundation. This is my foundation, but I think I will put on a little bit tonight. I guess I'll just try to use the foam. I tend to be a little red. This looks like it doesn't match, but usually it looks pretty good once it's on, because even though it might not look like I just did, but I try to go light. I do try to kind of go everywhere lightly. I really don't wear makeup like on a day-to-day, even if I'm going somewhere, unless I would be going on a date. I really just don't tend to wear a lot of makeup. But I don't like to look washed out either. This is the container I used to sell things in. I mean, it's one I obviously didn't sell. And I just put this like mica powder in it. I have to look and see what color it was actually called. But I was looking for like a cool tone that is like not rosy. It's more like mauve. And it came in like this huge container that will take me years to go through. So I actually think the phone is a little bit better than my mirror when I'm facing this way. I just tend to kind of... This is like actually not a blush brush. I should have one, but this is actually like a boar's head brush that you would do like tap stencil painting. And why am I using this? I don't know. I think I just put that on wrong. But I don't know, because I had it. And, you know, I dressed like an Amish person for so many years and did not wear makeup when I was like my most fundamental Christian time frame. So it was really kind of hard to get back into wearing makeup. And I also don't think that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup, but I don't think I need a lot of makeup. And all I mean is that maybe some people have like really dark circles through here without makeup. And I would have to say, I've even been a little surprised when I watch makeup tutorials and I would see like what other women look like without makeup. And I don't mean to say it out of pride, but just kind of like, oh, like I realize like really dark circles or spotting is even, maybe I didn't realize that it was as normal. There's nothing wrong with it. I tend to kind of just go here and then on my forehead and then here. And I had just kind of taken the brush and put some on the lid. So I'm just kind of tapping. And, you know, when I go out at night, I probably have a bit more blush on to start. I feel like it just kind of doesn't, like even by the time I leave in about a half an hour, I feel like it won't look like it does now. But honestly, so I don't know if y'all can tell, but I do dye my eyebrows. I haven't put anything on my eyebrows tonight, but if they are closer to needing to be dyed, then I will. But I might even know. When I'm home or when I'm going out in the daytime, I do not. And this is like a creamy kind of. Oh, I feel like there's a delay. This is like a big guessing game, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I feel like there's a delay on the camera. Then I have some eyeshadow that I don't really like too many of them. Occasionally I'll try some of the glitter ones when I'm going out, but I don't really like it. The one I like the best is this taupe color. And I'm not a boring type of person. I mean, look at my necklace, right? But I think it's just more like with my coloring, my complexion. And then I'm just applying with my finger, which I know, like, I don't have the right things. I do have, that's not going on well, of course, when I'm trying to record this. I have one brush, but it's not really, I don't like it. So I tend to just use my finger, and I do have, what do you call it? When you're, I can't think of it now. There's a certain way of calling it when your eyelids tend to like not show. And right now, of course, because I've never done this before, and my mom is getting ice at her freezer. She might have heard me talking and tried to make as much noise as possible, but I won't make that. Anyway, well, that don't look too good. Looks like, oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh well. sometimes be like, well, you know what, where are you going? It's going to be dim. That's good. If it's going to be bright and fluorescent lightings, then you might want to think a lot differently. Then, let's see. Oh, I have this one stuff. I got this on Amazon. I can't remember what it was called, but it's like this black stuff. It's probably not really natural, but it claimed to be like something. There's a certain name that the Indian ladies use, and my earrings like not turning the right way. These I made the other day, and I haven't worn them yet. The little blue part that's supposed to show the front is not wanting to stay to the front. I'm probably not going to change them though, so I just kind of, I like to, oh shit, I know it's called tight lining, but I like to just kind of lift, this is really hard to do with the phone. Oh my gosh. I feel like a kindergartner trying to color. Anyway, I think a mirror is like way better. Oh my gosh. I do not like putting eyeliner up here because, well, I would never want to use something this fat and chubby, but I have some eyeliner I could try to use. I mean, I don't know, there's probably part of me that just doesn't really like makeup, almost because, you know, like just having to fiddle. I like how I look with makeup on. This is a brown, and it's not creamy. You know, I feel like the camera is just really not, just why people don't do this. Okay, well, you know, I like to make myself laugh, and others. Maybe I should be a comedian, even though I'm not sure my writing would go, not sure how well that would go. Okay, so then I have some like Asian mascara that I really like because I do not do fake lashes. Because if you can imagine me with glue, I have tried fake lashes and it's about ridiculous. So obviously it's user error. I feel like I'm making a comic take instead of, oh my gosh, I'm just crazy. Okay, now for real, y'all are gonna know what I'm really like because this is how I get. Oh my gosh, I didn't get enough on there. But I can't hardly see what I'm doing because it's like, oh my gosh, okay. And you know what? The way I'm giggly right now, when I start cracking up, I'm gonna be able to chill out now, but once it's like after midnight, like if I was home all by myself or home with like, you know, family or whoever, right? I mean, there's nobody now that I'm spend time with at that time, unless I'm at the bar still, right? But once I get going and I crack up and stuff over nothing after like midnight, there's like no stopping me. And I have actually have had like where I peed on myself, like just a little bit. It's like crazy. I cannot quit. So like that's just how I am. Anyway, I won't be having a problem with stopping because it's like 7 something. I'm gonna go out to karaoke and hopefully not look like a clown because I used my phone to put my makeup on and I recorded it to show everybody else. Okay, it's like I'm the only one laughing. Except for my enemies. Ooh, they're like, did you see that? She's a trip. She's crazy. Okay, let me see what I actually look like. Okay, whatever. I think I don't look like I have makeup on. Alright, so then I have some like gold shimmery, light gold shimmery stuff. I think it's actually supposed to be an eyeshadow, but I don't think I like it for eyeshadow, so I'll just take my same little blush brush, which is really for painting, and I'll just kind of like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I think I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, my stomach is starting to cramp up. Okay, well. This is like your child getting into makeup. Apparently I got that on there way too heavy. Alright, so this is the kind of thing that, especially in the phone, you should not be able to tell. Normally it's just this really subtle dusting. And if I own something that, probably don't want to take makeup advice from me, but if I own something that's like, you know, shimmery, sparkly, and it's not like a dark color, right? Then I'm not going to go and buy, like an actual like shimmery, sparkly gold something that's meant to do this. If this is an eyeshadow, is what my point is. If that's an eyeshadow, which it is, sorry, it's not if it is an eyeshadow, then I'm just going to use what I have. So that's just kind of how I am about a lot of things. That gets me in trouble in the kitchen. So I've been known to substitute things where people are like, "What? This is good, but what's in this exactly?" And I'm not even going to try to think of an example. Okay, I'm actually a very good cook, but when you live alone or almost alone, I'm living with my mom and my nephew who keep to them damn selves. It's almost like living alone. And I mean, I'll cook some meat, like I'll cook me a hamburger, definitely eat a lot of salad, but I do not hardly cook at all right now because I don't have anybody to cook for. When I had my kids, then I mean, shit, it was like around the clock. You know, I don't eat 3 meals a day, but let me not talk while I put lipstick on. Okay. This color is dark and it is not opaque like my other lipstick of this brand, which is Max. I actually did splurge. I don't know if it's really Max because you get it on Amazon, and like, I mean, I might have spent $22 at the most. But there was a red one I got and it was matte. That's what it was. It was matte. This one's not even, this is like a semi, it's like not opaque and it's not matte. It's like, I put it on if you saw me. I didn't really put it everywhere because I kind of wanted to take my finger and kind of spread it, because it's this color. It's called Cyber, but it's this color that's like almost like goth looking if you put it on full, like without taking your finger like I did. And with me being, I mean, like, I think it would look great on like a darker complexion, but that's another thing. If you're choosing makeup coloring, especially lipstick, that isn't return. I mean, I don't think makeup's returnable anyway, but you know, it's kind of like you know, hit or miss kind of thing as far as. So it's like, well, I'm gonna use it because I have it. But when I first put it on, I was like, oh, that's not really what I was thinking. So, well, I look different than I did when I started, so I guess I might be ready. I'm not sure that I'm really feeling this. Maybe when we stop recording, I'll go and look at in the bathroom. There's a lot better lighting in there. Hindsight, I could have done this in there, but I didn't think about it. I'm wearing this like thing on my head, trying to grow my hair out, and I have these combs that are like this big, and like these combs that I have kind of lifting up my hair, and my hair is like it's about like this long, but it's got layers, and it's growing out from I mean, I cut my own hair, but it's growing out from me shaving my head back in January when I was supposed to be like a couple days away from my divorce, and then the judge called in sick, and 8 months or more later it's postponed. So anyway, this is me and makeup. Apparently if I have to do this again, I'm gonna really have to, unless I'm really just trying to go for being a comedian. Anyway, I have stuff on my bed, and don't look too close because things are perfect. This is kind of a one room everything. Yeah. Anyway, I think, what do they call this? Get ready with me? Yeah, I'm not doing the whole put on the clothes. I would have to have a real camera, not a phone, and it would have to be set up at the right level, and it would have to be a whole big old spiel. So that won't be. But I think this lipstick does make my teeth look whiter, so that's nice. I don't really like the goth look for myself, and I would definitely need to put on like the liner here, and I don't know, I almost feel like I don't look like I have makeup on. Anyway, I guess it's the natural look I'm going for, the clean girl look. But anyway, I'm gonna put some before pictures and after. Bye. Okay, so I just stopped recording, turned to light, and then it's like, oh, it actually does look like makeup, and I didn't do too bad. So I think it was just a matter of me having the phone here, and the lighting is so poor that I couldn't tell what I had done. So, still probably wouldn't look to me for makeup tips. But anyway, relying on the natural beauty. See ya.